Hi guys, welcome back to Tyranny. Last time we
Will do.
delivered the edict, and apparently we have 8 days to create order, or everybody dies. So that's kind of fucked up. Our faithful companion, Worse, who loves torturing farmers,
Sorry,
again,
I
pretty
can't.
fucked up. So let's just get started. I don't know, 8 days seems like short time. Guess we can't just rest all the time just to, I don't know, heal our wounds. Used to be able to in Pillars of Eternity, but not sure here. Oh boy. What can we do for you? Yeah, I also plan on voicing the characters a lot more. So I'll definitely pay attention to that. We could use some training. Well. Oh, really? Huh. Guess she could use some parry training. Just ignore it for now. Oh, check out Lucia's training options. Well, if it isn't the Fatebinder, Lucia. Well, you sound awfully like a man. Dodge. Dodge would be nice to train. Athletics, you also need that. Should we just spend our bronze, copper rings to train? Hmm. Oh, there's a limitation to how many times we can train per level. Let's just go with dodge. I want to see the effect of that. If I can find it. Yep, 57 dodge. Looks great. Oh, attribute points. Hmm, okay. Oh, interesting. So, you basically want to focus on bringing any relevant stat to 19 and only putting it to 20. Per arm, oh, we got 1 point, okay. I know we started with 18, it's boosted, but still cost 1 point only. That's good to go. Okay, put a point into it, and we're gonna ignore it later on. Yep, save. Yeah, sure, that looks good. So we are level 3? Are there even levels in this game? I know about talent points, I don't know. What do I want to pick here? So let's just ignore it for now. And
Yes. On it. Can't do that.
check these guys again. Well, if it isn't the Fatebinder. Well, we don't really care. Just talk with the bosses, and they told us that we got a week to sort this out, or everybody's dead. It's Otanis. Iron Marshal. Oh yeah, we need to speak with one of their marshals to join the side. Don't just cuddle the impact. Push back with your shield. Take the momentum. Iron Marshal Erenyos, field commander of this favorite Panzer fist in the air as she calls out to the warriors on the training field. I said eyes on your opponent, Faceline. If you spend more than a glance checking his footwork, you have lost. This favored officer turns to you, adjusting her pale golden surcoat. Surcoat. What is that? Oh, the fancy people have that. She clears her throat. Need to stay on top of the troops, or their skills will rust. It's for their own good, even if they don't believe you. Are the warriors reacting to the edict? Kyros's ultimatum has the camp on edge. Some with dread, but most are rife with anticipation. These people are insane. She points to the men sparring in the field. You have a lot of brothers and sisters to avenge, and the warriors are eager to take on some aggression. I for one choose to see the edict as a blessing, where the forces generous to act and we are long overdue. Well, yeah, you need to be on the side of the leader, I guess. You can't just be against the edict. Yep. Oh, I forgot to. I have brigades amassing along Placid, Echo Call, Little Tooth crossings, and the Mandarin Guard may be able to hold on Old One Bridge, but they cannot hold against a concerted, three-pronged attack. I have no right to give you orders, but her words falter, a short cough breaking her flow. But we all die to Kiros Zedic should we all fail, so I'm not about to let my pride blind me to the value of good help. I will assist. Then our plan just might work. The Iron Marshal lifts her gauntlet close to the face, shifting her eyes from you to the metal articulations. We are loath to work with those who do not share our training and our values, but we know that Tunon, the adjudicator, selects only the most capable minds for his court, and I trust you will honor us all on the field. Until we'll be leading the charge at Akokal Crossing, assisting you will be the barrack of the stone shield. She points to the heavily armored soldiers standing at the edge of the training field. Before you ask, no, the Forgebound were enslaved on the Appleseed when they fitted his armor. He survived the full force of the Edict of Storms, and this armor doesn't exactly come off. Technically, it's quite brilliant, but otherwise, it's something of a curse. And imagine that. Tapping her helmet twice, Aranyos signals to the hulking presence, Barrick, come meet me at the Fate. Come meet the Fatebinder. Barrick. Soldier steps up to you, better resembles an amalgamation of rusted blades and mismatched pieces of armor fused into vaguely human shape. He reeks of sweat, feces, and whatever oil treatment keeps him flexible. Oh boy.
Fatebinder, the Iron Marshal has tasked me with keeping you alive, and I have no intention of disappointing her. That should be enough assurance for anyone.
Good enough for me. Well, you kinda smell like shit, so hard to say an honor, but I'm gonna note silently. You like that?
Eric, is that you under there? I had no idea you were in Vendrian's well. Fatebinder, do you know this walking anchor?
I don't believe we have been acquainted.
It's challenging enough to experience battle from a courtroom, much less remember the faces of your cohorts. I wouldn't expect you to know me under these accursed blades of rust.
Fatebinder will be joining us for the push across the river. I figured an extra hand might help. And more importantly, if my worries come true, the chorus tries to impede the mission, we'll have an observer from the court on our side.
Better to work with the honorable binder than some chorus children.
Oh, come on, stop the bickering. I asked that Barrick accompany you there to arbitrate the cooperation between his company and the Scarlet Chorus. Okay. Barrick, you've been without a cohort since the last Battle of Stalwart. It's time we gave you a task more worthy than hauling wagons and leading training drills. She plants her hand on her hips and speaks in clipped official terms. Ash has assigned you to the Fatebinder's service. You are to assume this task is ongoing until we find a more permanent spot for you, which could very well mean the swiftly approaching end of this war, or when the Fatebinder dismisses you. Is that understood? That's an order, Barrack. She shakes her head and sighs, returning her focus to you. He can be stubborn as a pulling a spite out of as a spire out of the earth, but he's a good soldier. I hope you don't mind the company. Yeah. Ah, I'll just be. I'm honored to have a member of the Idle Legion at my side. Excellent. I look forward to your success in the field. Okay, so we got this guy who smells like shit and probably a good fighter. That's why we probably want him along. And what's he's good at? He has good dodge and parry. He also has about even two-handed and one-handed skills, and doesn't look like a. Yeah, we can use for either. I don't know. You want him as a two-handed or one-handed guy? I guess we'll see what he uses by default. A shield and a sword. Do we have a two-handed weapon? How the hell we sort this out? Oh, we don't have that many weapons. That's a two-handed. That's one-handed. Two-handed with almost no DPS. Okay. This is a one-handed with how much DPS? I don't see it. I don't know, but this one sucks. Also, his shield is compared to this one. Oh, it gives dodge? Interesting. Oh, let's just go with this one. Oh, that looks cooler too. Oh, we got some weapons, but no two-handed. Okay, Barrick. Let's save. Select everybody.
Right.
I wonder if we get a follower from the Scarlet Course as well.
Can't do that.
Let's just
Can't
check
do
out the
that.
smith.
Can't do that.
However, I spent all my iron rings and copper rings. No. Sorry. I will find it. Oh, farewell! Bit equip. Back again? Have you little to do besides standing around the disfavor camp? Well, farewell. Devious. Rona. Antibur.
Sorry, I can't.
I'll just run around the place. See if there's anything interesting here. Oh, barrel. Yes. Huh. Okay.
Sorry, I can't.
It can be said I love the character creation system. It looks very interesting. Okay, we got a little squad here. And this is the guy who well, at least he's not dead. Oh. Oh, we need to go here first. 2 hours. Guess time is a valuable resource in this game, so I can't just like travel around back and forth. I wonder if we could lose the game like that. That'd be interesting to see, but nope. We got no time to lose. Yep, Scarlet Curse. We're going. What? Okay, I like this. Yeah, slow mode. Not gonna happen. My staff.
That's far enough, Fatebinder.
Everyone's voice booms from atop of nearby outcropping. Flashes of aquamarine body paint peek out from under her loose-fitting traveler's garb, and her outfit is festooned in braids and knots of sailor's line. Fancy, just like her staff, flanked on either side by a warrior dressed in Vendrial Guard regalia. The woman leans on an elaborate bladed staff, posing with arcane energy. A swath of blue fabric rests wrapped over her arm.
Did the voices of Nurat send you to gather my head and complete his collection? If so, we'll have to save our tussle for another time. Today I have business. Vengeance can wait.
She's Ep? What? Okay.
You may have consigned my school to a fate worse than death, but you've done well by the Vendrian Guard. Many of them are alive today thanks to the truce you forged years back. They seem to think you have a trace of nobility in you. Here's hoping they're right.
It's cool to see that my storyline choice, Wonka's decision, is actually voiced.
In accordance with ancient customs north and south, I offer and request a delay of blade. There are matters we must discuss without fear of reprisal.
The woman bows deeply, lowering her head in a practiced display of etiquette. The warriors by her remain in a steady stance, their nerves clearly on edge. Yeah. Yeah, sounds good. I mean, I would like to talk about this and have a peaceful solution. Like, yeah, verse. My faithful companion would gladly cut their legs off just for the lose. And, I don't know, the new guy who smells like shit. We don't know much about him. I guess we have to talk to him. Yep, let's just talk with him. Sounds good. No.
As is our custom, we are ready to kill to defend our lands, but we kill only in fair battle. We don't slay our prisoners. We know this isn't Kairos's way, but we must have hope. A few of my kin have gone missing, and though they may have perished, I have to inquire on the off chance they still live. If Captain Tarkus Deimos still lives, we would negotiate for his release.
One of the leaders of the attack on Edgering Ruins, Tarkus Deimos, was subdued during the battle. In accordance with the Scarred Chorus's request, he ordered Deimos conscripted into Chorus. Okay. I'll tell her that. Doesn't look like he's gonna get much out of that. Yeah, let's just build some trust.
Then if we see him again, it will have to be as enemies. If I may make one more inquiry, what of Palox Tyrell? Did he survive?
Though you rarely have the luxury of matching names to countless steersmen you have encountered, you are reasonably certain she's asking about the Vendrian Guard warrior that took Drastus hostage at the Edgering Ruins. He did not survive the encounter. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, he took someone hostage. Let's just build some trust. I know this is not the best thing to. It's not what she wants to hear, but it's the truth. You know, that's just how it is.
My apologies, Fatebinder. I had a terrible feeling this errand was in vain from the start. I had no expectations that our friends could be saved, as I'm sure the time for swapping prisoners is long gone. But at least I know of what became of them. That'll have to be enough.
I spoke deeply. Sorry you did not find what you were seeking.
Then all that remains is for me to thank you for hearing me out. In accordance with our ancient customs north and south, let us part with peaceful accord.
She bows curtly, never letting her eyes leave yours, before turning to leave. A moment later, the bodyguards turned to follow. Maybe we should have captured her? Is she gone? Come on! Chase her! We need prisoners!
On it.
Oh. What is that? Yeah, let's take that.
Can't do that.
Now what is that? Ears.
Can't do that.
Subterfuge free?
I'll be your shadow.
Wonder if we move around,
Sorry, I can't.
sneaking, we train our subterfuge? Probably not.
Sorry, I can't.
Also, that would be slow. So yeah, we're not gonna do that. And yeah, let's just go towards the Scarlet Curse camp as we planned.